I have YouTube over here. Welcome everybody. YouTube, when you're jumping on, let me know where you're watching from. And if you're watching the replay, put replay in the comments and where you're watching from. And TikTok, let me know where you're watching from. How's everybody doing today? So today we're going to talk about how to attract customers to your online business. I'm telling you what, some people get the misconception. They think if they create something or they have something to sell, and if they post on social media, people are going to buy. If it was that easy, we'd all be billionaires. It's not that easy. First of all, your message has to land. And first of all, you have to stand out. You got to stop the scroll. So that's what we're going to cover today. How to get people from here, right? So this is the, here they are. How do we get them to over here? What are those things to get them over here? So this is going to be the problem, okay? And then down here, we're going to do the solution. So I would grab a pen and paper and I would do this with me, and I want you to screenshot some of this, and I'm going to have you guys interact with me, and I'm going to help you based on your business, okay? Because I'm going to have you give me some of the problems that your perfect customer has, and I'm going to help you with a solution. And by the end of this live, we will craft and create content, okay? How's that sound? You ready? Hey, good to see you, my friend. How's everybody doing today? Awesome, awesome. California in the house. Love it, love it, love it. So that's really our goal. Hello, South Africa. It's late there. What are you doing up so late? That's awesome, though. Hawaii. Oh, I can't wait to go back. Springs, Texas in the house. Love it. Welcome, everybody. So that's what we're going to do today. So we're going to solve problems, okay? Find the problems and how you and whatever you're selling, you can solve their problems. When people know you have a solution, they're going to buy from you, okay? Nobody wants more work. They want the outcome. And this is no matter what you're selling, right? No matter what you're selling. If you're selling weight loss, they don't want to know the work they have to put in. They want to know the outcome, right? If you're selling something online like I am, like it's not about the work that you put in, it's about how to get that outcome and how to get that outcome in less time. Right? You should always do that. And it's always like that. How to lose weight working out 20 minutes a day, right? How to be able to learn Spanish in 30 minutes a day. How to be able to master attracting a daily paying customer in 2 hours a day. It always is something like that to show people condensed time. Okay, so think about whatever you're selling, you have to do that. Okay, now here's the first part. Hello, South Africa. Welcome, welcome. Here's the very first part. This is so important, and this is one of the biggest missteps that people do. They don't know who their perfect customer is. Yes, 7-minute hit workout, exactly, right? That's what piques our interest. So you got to know who your perfect customer is. You guys, it's so important because I can tell you what, if you're selling weight loss, it is going to be a totally different workout for a 30-year-old female than it is a 30-year-old male. Completely different workouts. So you can't create one piece of content to attract a male or a female when it's coming to working out. Now, when you're thinking of like me, for example, I help people learn the skills to make daily pay from home. Now, when I'm thinking about that, a 21-year-old gentleman that just wants to party and have all this money to buy all these toys, it's a completely different piece of content than it is talking to a single mom with 3 kids that can't even afford a loaf of bread after she pays all the bills. And it's also a completely different conversation talking to a single mom with 3 kids that can't afford a loaf of bread to talking to a career mom with 3 kids that just wants the highest education for her kids. It's completely different conversations. Talking to a happily married couple to a divorcee is completely different conversations. Did anybody have an aha moment with me sharing that with you guys? Any have a breakthrough like, oh my goodness, I'm too vanilla. I call it vanilla. I'm too vanilla with my marketing. Because you guys, if you don't stand for something, you'll stand for nothing. Like, look at this. Let me grab something real quick. You got to be bold. You got to be bold. You got to stand for something. You got to be bold. If you're not willing to be bold, you're going to have a hard time. See, here's the advantage. Here's the advantage. There's 5.5 billion people on social media. That's awesome. Trust me. You have people ready to buy from you on social media. 5.5 billion people. They're buying the most ridiculous things. Their credit card's out. They'll buy from you. But the downfall, we have 5.5 billion people on social media. How do we stand out? How do we stop their scroll? Okay. Now, the fastest way, are you ready? The fastest way to do that is know what problems they have. What are the problems? What are the problems your perfect customer has? And how can you, with what you have, solve their problem? How can you get them to that destination? Right? That's it. So that's what we're going to do today. Because if it was just as easy because you had something to sell and you posted 3 videos a day and then went with your day, if it was that easy, we'd all be billionaires. It's not that easy. But here's the fun part. If you can master this strategy, oh my, your world will change. This strategy that I'm getting ready to share with you took me brand new on TikTok. And by the way, I was terrified to go to TikTok. Okay, let's talk about that. I was terrified to go to TikTok. I thought I was too old for TikTok. I thought TikTok was a dancing platform. By the way, I've built a multi-million-dollar business in the digital marketing space with ever any videos going viral, with ever dancing on TikTok, and without using trending songs. I've never danced. I've never used a trending song, and I've never had a video go viral. You don't need a video to go viral. All you need is your videos to be pushed to the people that would be interested in buying, your buyers. Like if I have a video that gets over, well, I'm about 75,000 now, but it gets over 100,000, I'll shut it off. Because it tilts my algorithms in places I don't want to go. It pushes my videos to people that are not my perfect customer. And so just be careful what you wish for, okay? Just got to be careful with what you wish for, okay? Yay, I'm glad you're here learning, James. How are you doing, my friend? Welcome, welcome, welcome. So that's what I want to talk to you guys about. So the first thing you got to think about is, who is your perfect customer? Would anybody love to share in the chat who their perfect customer is? Anybody want to share? I would love to know who your perfect customer is, okay? And write it down. Thanks for the love. You guys are great, by the way. Aw, thank you for the love, Marcia. Who is your perfect customer? Write it down. Now, let me simplify it for you. It's typically a stay-at-home mom. I love that. It's typically a younger version of you. Like I discovered the digital marketing space and this brilliant business plan. I discovered it in September of 2022. I'm a mom of 6 kids. I only have 1 left at home, and I'm a grandma to 5. And time with my family is the most important thing to me. And if I go back to 2022, I sucked at it. And I dealt with a lot of guilt. So I literally think about that. I'm like, I know I'm not the only parent. I know I'm not the only parent. I know I'm not the only parent. So I think about that. Oh my goodness, if somebody would have shared this strategy with me just 3 years prior to that, oh my goodness, you know how much more time I would have had with my family? You know how much more income, you know how much more memories I could have made. So I'm like, I think about me and the problems I had. And I'm like, I'm just going to go out there and become the hope dealer and solve those problems for people just like me. So when you do that, it's easy because you know what your problems are. Yes or yes, right? Burnt out dads that have been in the careers for too long and struggling to make ends meet. Oh, that's a good one. Hardworking dads doing multiple jobs. Love it. One of my most popular videos, and I don't mean popular by the amount of views, I mean popular by the amount of money it made. And you know what that video was? And I actually have to share this story with you because it's so wild. You know what that video was? I did a video and it was kind of more talking to dads. And I said, how would you like to get 25 more hours back with your family? Because if you're working 2 jobs, you're working a full-time job that's 40 hours, and you're working a part-time job that's 25 hours. how would you like to get those 25 hours back with your family and quit that job? That was my most successful video. Matter of fact, I have a mastermind where I work closely with people to help them achieve 6 and 7 figures quickly. And Stephanie's in my mastermind, and she discovered me because of the video. Her husband gave it to her and said, we need to listen to her. Isn't that wild? That's how well it works. So that was my most popular video. So again, can you guys hear what I just said? One of my most popular videos that gained, and I'm sharing this with you because a lot of you said dads. One of my most popular videos was that because I agitated the problem, how you're losing time with your family. The solution, I gave them the solution, which was being able to quit that job. Right? And it worked so well. They ended up joining, and now they're my mastermind. How cool is that, right? And what's bizarre about Stephanie is because she also is an author. And joining my program, I got to find my notes. What it's done to her sales of her book is insane. What took her 5 years to do in selling books, she's done like in a few months, right? And so I love the fact that her husband discovered it, said, Stephanie, you need to look at this. And she's seen how, wow, I can do this. And also use the marketing strategies to be able to build my book business. So that's what I love, right? It's not just, oh my goodness, you got to sell one thing. No, when you've learned marketing skills, when you learn how to grow a huge email list, sky's the limit. You can add multiple income streams. Hey, Terry, my friend, thank you for the love. How you doing today? And so that's what we're going to talk about. Just need to know before jumping to the program, you need some what? Knowledge? Is that knowledge? So let me share with you guys, do I think you need knowledge? No, you need to be coachable and be willing to follow the process. Like there's a step-by-step, no different than going to school, right? You can't go to school to be a dentist and not show up for class or do the schooling, right? You can't expect to become a dentist if you don't show up. It's no different than anything, right? It's no different than anything. Sky is the limit. Yes. Hey, my friend, how are you doing? Viola is actually, where can you share with them in the comments where you're from? Viola, can you share in the comments? She is coming to my mastermind at my house in March. And she is coming from a different state, a different country. And, you know, I laugh when people here in the United States, Switzerland. She's coming from Switzerland, you guys, here at my lake house to an amazing mastermind that we're doing that I'm so excited about. We have people from South Africa coming, Switzerland, Australia, Sweden that are coming because they know, I know, Tim, awesome. I think she said what? I'm so excited, my friend. We are going to have so much fun. I think she said it takes 4 days to get back. That's the power, though. She knows proximity. She knows being in the room with people making good money, the things that she's going to learn and grow. And the relationships is just going to be, I'm so fired up. I just literally can't wait. Yes, I know. I'm so excited. Oh, and it's, yeah, anyway, so excited. You have to let me know the day you're coming in, because if you're coming in early, you just got to hang out with me. You can help me and Celine and Michelle and Mike get everything ready. Yes. Australians in the house. Yes. Awesome. Yeah. If you want to learn more about the working more closely with me in a mastermind, all you got to do is go right here, dailypaybusiness.com. Okay, you're going to put your email in. You're going to get an email from me. If you don't see the email, look through your spam or promotion, and then just reply to that and say you're interested in the mastermind, and then I'll give you a questionnaire to fill out to see if you qualify. Yeah. So yeah, awesome. Anyway, let's go back to this. So you know who your perfect customer is. And then let's start thinking about the problems. So you guys share with me, what are some of the problems that you have, okay, that your perfect customer has? Like, what are some of the problems that they have right now? Like, what are those problems that is waking them up at 2 a.m. in the morning and they're tossing and turning and can't go back to bed? Happy Sunday, my friend. Love it. What is it? So like, I would love to help you guys because I can help you with this. Okay. Credit card debt. Let's write this down. So credit card debt. Okay, that's one of the problems that's keeping them up at night. Okay, what's another problem? Because I'm going to help you guys with this tonight. So for me, it was time, right? Struggling to pay bills. So for me, it was time. Okay. Like I just didn't have enough time, and I just refused to work 40 hours and be that long away from my family and not have enough money, like to pay off credit card debt, right? To get out of debt, to live life on our terms. I have enough money for retirement. Yes. Still working 9 to 5. Mortgage payment. Yes. Buying food for the family. Yes. Money, debt. Right. Hello, Natasha. How are you, my friend? Okay. So to me, it was time. Now, another thing is that they were scared to look into the digital marketing space was tech. They didn't like tech, right? And the money, okay, which we kind of talked about the debt, but they didn't have enough money, right? So how much is it going to cost? How long is it going to take, right? Two of the main questions that people have. What is another one that you guys can think of? Hey guys, thanks for following me. Just call me your hope dealer. Seriously, I just hope today you see a different perspective. I hope today you see that you too can learn these skills. I'm telling you what, I can guarantee this is one thing I can guarantee. There's only like 4 guarantees in life, right? Guarantee we are alive, we're here. We're going to be guaranteed we're going to die. We're going to have some extreme happiness sometime in our life and some extreme sadness. Those are about the 4 guarantees. But I can give you a 5th guarantee. I can guarantee I'm no different than you. I'm not. I mean, I don't like to use the word just, but I'm going to use the word just. I'm just a mom that is super passionate about time with her family. I didn't have any fancy skills. I didn't have any fancy background. I just have a big heart to help people, not hurt people. Like you will never hear me say anything bad about anybody. I will never say, I just don't. Like it, I just love helping people. And so I have a huge heart. That's why I love what I get to do, because I just get to help you reach your goals, whatever those goals are, right? Hello, my friend. How are you? Yeah. They don't know how easy it is to make money. Yeah, no matter what you do, like you guys, if push-ups are hard for me, they might not be hard for Tim, right? But they're hard for me. But if I did push-ups every day, pretty soon they're going to be easy. Matter of fact, how many of you do a plank or have ever done a plank? Ooh, introvert's a good one, Kim. How many of you have ever done a plank? Yes, actions definitely speak louder than words. Okay, when you first did a plank, was it hard at first? And if you do you do planks on a regular basis? If you do, how long do you do a plank for? Okay, so I do a plank every day. Okay, every day I do a plank. I get on my treadmill every morning, and then I do a plank after I'm on the treadmill, because I want my body to be fatigued, because it's harder. You just did one very hard. Yes, it built my core, but at first it was hard. Like I'm up to a 3-minute and 30-second a day plank. Now, do you think the first day I decided to do a plank, I could hold it for 3 minutes and 30 seconds? No. But that doesn't mean I quit. I just strengthened my body and conditioned my mind that I can do it, right? That's after I'm 30 to 45 minutes on a treadmill. So I'm doing it when my body's fatigued, because I'm trying to strengthen here. That's what that is, by the way. I knew my body was the same. It's just I got to strengthen here. So I'm only sharing that with you. If you're struggling making money online, you got to get through the hard. Diamonds are made under pressure. Look how beautiful it is when it gets through the pressure. That's you, my friend. Hello, how are you doing? Consistency is everything. Yes, it is. So introvert, I do love that one, because okay. I mean, you guys, these are the problems that they face, right? So some of the problems that my perfect customer has is they have credit card debt. They do not have enough time. They do not like tech. They do not have enough money, and they're an introvert. So that's the problems. So are you guys ready to learn how to create content based on that? You guys ready? Woohoo! Because this is where it gets fun. So how do we solve that? Credit card debt. Okay. Done for you business. Okay. Now, why do I say done for you business? This is huge. This is huge. Because if you try to create something from scratch, that takes a lot of time and money, by the way. You have to invest pretty good. And then you have to create it, time, money, and then you cross your fingers and you hope it sells. So that's not a solution. The solution is a done for your that should be you. Done for you business, which means you can launch today and have the ability to make money tonight. That was cool to me. Like I was like, if I knew that I had a pre-built, ready to go system that I could launch today and have the ability, if it was connected to my payment gateways, I could make money. Like that was huge, right? And so that is part of that. Yeah, business in a box. Absolutely. So that's part of the solution. Time. Okay. This is where it gets good. Automations. Okay. Automations. What does that mean? That means you are not trading time for dollars. That means you have an automated system that is out there working for you 24/7. You guys, if I go back to when I launched my business, that's been the coolest part, by the way. So cool. Which means, you guys, I have built a multi-million-dollar business in the digital marketing space. I've never heard the word no. I've never had to bother a friend and family. I've never had to DM people. So with that being said, I will never DM you. So if you're getting a DM from me, I can promise you it's not me. Okay? I don't DM. Right? Because it just takes too much time. And I don't want you to feel like the only way you're going to make money is if you DM. But if you do have a question for me, it's really simple. Just go to dailypaybusiness.com. You will get an email from me. If you go here and you do not see an email, check your spam or promotions there. Watch those 2 videos that I send you, because those 2 videos actually answer 100% of your questions. I want to make sure you get everything you need immediately and not have to wait. We're in an automated world. We don't have the patience we used to have, right? Amazon has changed the way people shop. So if your business isn't pivoting to that, you're going to cause friction for your customers, which means you're going to lose customers. So I've made my experience for my potential customers that simple, right? So go here, dailypaybusiness.com, and you can check it out. If you have questions after you watch the 2 videos, email me. I would love to answer questions. So instead of DMing, you could just email me. And most of the time, I'll create you a Loom video where I'll just talk to you directly in the video and point to the answers. And then you're good to go. If you love my answer and you feel safe with your decision, I would absolutely love to work with you. If not, hey, at least you had the courage to check it out, right? Yes. I promote 4 different digital programs. I'm in the digital the e-learning industry. You guys, the e-learning industry is the fastest growing industry out there. Here's why I launched into the e-learning industry. 100% profit. It's digital, which means if you sell something that's digital, the entire world is your customer base. I love that. And I make 100% profit. Okay, so let's go back. So automation. So that's what automations is. Automations is it's literally just out there working for me. And if you want to see what automations look like, it's right here. Daily Pay Business. Screenshot this real quick. Then we're going to keep on going. Okay. You can go here. You're going to see my fully automated system. Now I want you to think about this. When you're going through that system, I want you to think about, oh my gosh, I wonder what Michelle's doing right now while I'm watching this. Because that's the power of automations. You're going to have people going through your automations while you're doing the things that you need to do or you love to do. That's what I was so fired up about. Okay. But many of you like, but wait, that means there's tech involved. Okay. Done for you. Okay. Pre-built. LT, pre-built. It was, there you go. It was pre-built and ready to go. So all I had to do was plug in my information, which was my domain. Okay, branding, because people buy business from people they know, like, and trust. You want to brand you. You don't want to brand no company. You want to brand you, right? And so, and then you plug that in, and then you plug that in. We walk you through how to do that, and you connect your payment gateways, which I thought was really cool. So that means if I got a customer, it was paid directly into my bank account. Now, for those of you that absolutely do not even want to touch that stuff, you can have your system completely set up for you. All you got to do is just give them the information and they'll plug it all in for you. I personally loved adding my domain and things because I wanted to learn some of that. I was open to learn some stuff. Yes, I was open. Oh, thank you for the love. You guys are so sweet, by the way. Okay. Awesome. Okay, so done for you pre-built. Now, money. Okay, there's money. Low investment. Okay, low investment. Again, these are the problems people have. These are the solutions. So they don't have any money. So that's what I loved about this. It's a low investment. Matter of fact, each and every one of you listening to me right now has a TV on your wall that costs more than this. But you're willing to watch a TV to entertain you, but you're not willing to invest in you. Then that's not my people, right? So this is kind of like, okay, it's a low investment. If people aren't willing to invest, they're not ready. Think about that. If you're not willing to invest, why do you think somebody should buy from you if you're even not willing to invest? So I love the affordability of it. I love, yes, digital real estate. That's right. I love the affordability of it. I love the fact one customer got me in profit mode. So you guys, I didn't understand this process or even knew it existed a little over 2.5 years ago. So guess what I did 2.5 years ago? I tried to make an income in network marketing. Put a yes in the comments if you've ever done network marketing before. And it's no dig to network marketing whatsoever. Matter of fact, I'm drinking one of the products right now. So I love their products, but it's no dig, but it's a physical product. So there's costs and expenses involved. Plus it's network marketing. So the people above you and the company has to make money. So you only make a small percent. So if I got a customer, I would have to get like 6 customers to have my business in profit mode. When I found out 1 customer equals profit, I was like, let's go. I can do that. I can do that. Can you guys do that? Absolutely. If you've ever done network marketing before and you had to get a lot of customers, 1 is profit mode. I was like, okay, wait, hold on here. 1 customer is profit mode. 1 customer is profit mode. So 2 customers means I'm making money. That was like the light bulb moment for me. That's why I think this is the most brilliant business plan out there. Because I could learn and earn at the same time, and I didn't have that pressure. So low investment. Now, introvert. Okay, introvert. This is what I love. Attraction marketing. Okay, strategy. Okay, problem, introvert. Solution, attraction marketing strategy. So if you're an introvert, you don't like to get on the phone with people. You don't want to have to DM people back and forth. Okay, here we got some people that I do not want to have on here. Let me, oh gosh, they changed how to block people. Oh my goodness. Okay, good. So you guys, if you're ever going live, make sure that if there's somebody that comes on your live that you know are not your perfect customer, you need to block them. Not because it bothers you, but because you're training the algorithms who you do not want to see your stuff. Okay? So just a little hot tip there, okay? Hey, Nicholas, how are you, my friend? How are you doing? So problem, introvert. Solution is attraction marketing strategy. When you guys learn this attraction marketing strategy, that means you don't got to bother friends and family. Woohoo! Introvert's dream come true. You do not have to DM people. You don't have to call people. You don't got to friend request people and start these awkward conversations. You learn attraction marketing. Huge benefit, right? Absolutely huge benefit. Okay, just a minute. Huge benefit, right? And so that's what I loved about, geez. Okay. Oh, okay. So that's what I love about this, right? So problem, solution. Now, how do you connect this problem and solution into creating content that will stop the scroll? I did some housekeeping. Oh my gosh. And I love it when you can tell that they're fake accounts because they don't even have a picture, right? And they got 2 followers. People are crazy. Oh yeah, Nicholas, I forgot you're a moderator as well. It's wild, right? Misery loves company, that's for sure. And so you got to get prepared for that in life, right? When you go to grow a business and use social media and you get bold and you stand for something, you're going to have people that do not agree with you. You're just going to have it. Now, I don't understand how somebody could waste their time and energy wanting to say something on social media that wasn't nice. Like, that's like the golden rule. Treat people the way you would want to be treated. Just remember that, right? But be bold. When you stand for something, you're going to have some people that do not agree with you. Okay, so let's take this and tie it together. So you think about it. You agitate the problems, but you got to provide the solution. Sometimes what so many people do in their content, this is losing weight, okay? The problem, let's just talk about weight loss real quick. Listen a minute, I dropped my lid. Okay, so let's talk about weight loss real quick. The problem is I don't like the way I look in the mirror, so I don't have confidence. I don't have confidence. Okay? The solution isn't, hey, watch what you eat. Hey, do 10 push-ups a day, run a mile a day, go to the gym at 5 a.m. Nobody wants to hear that. They just want the destination. So the problem, you lost your confidence. The solution is plugging into a personal trainer and having them guide you through the steps to help you have the confidence. So when you put on that new dress and you feel good, your husband's watching a basketball game and he stops watching the game and he looks at you and is like, wow, babe, you look great. Are you ready for that? First step, and then you walk them through what they do. The next step. Do you see the difference of content? Like that is, I triggered with the problem, but I provided the solution. And that gave logic, right? This is where a lot of people mess up. Can I give you the framework for the most amazing content? You got to have a logic, you got to have emotion, and you got to do a urgency, a CTA. Logic, emotion, CTA. Now, what was the logic I gave when I talked about losing weight? The logic is get a personal trainer and follow what he or she teaches step by step. There's the logic side of it. And then the outcome. And then you do the CTA. Like that's it. What's the emotion? What the emotion? I started with the emotion. You can start with the logic. You can start with the emotion. The emotion I started with is you're sick and tired of not having any confidence. You shut the lights off before you walk in the bedroom because you don't want your husband to see you because you feel so bad and so ashamed how you look. You want your confidence back, and it's causing you to become edgy with people, and you're not meaning to. It's just like you've lost your confidence. So in 2025, are you ready to get your confidence back? What if in 90 days you could go from keeping the light on, go from not shutting the light off and wanting to keep the light on, go from putting that sexy dress back on and having the confidence, and your husband notices you again and have the confidence to apply for that new job that you wanted to do for years, but you didn't feel you were worthy. Well, it all starts with you getting a personal trainer. And this personal trainer is literally going to walk you through step by step by step. It's a 90-day program to help you create the habits so you get your confidence back. But did you see how I did emotion and I really agitated the emotion and then I added the logic and now I will do a CTA. That's it. Yes, people always buy. Yeah, I'll share this with you guys. People don't need more information on social media. They are so full of content and information. People are ready for the transformation. Put a yes. Are you ready for a transformation? Or do you just want to hang out on social media, still be in credit card debt, hang out on social media, still have no time? Or are you ready for the transformation? People pay for the transformation, and you can show them how you can be the transformation, or you can provide the transformation, but you got to have logic with your content and pull in that emotion and do a CTA. That's it. You guys, it's worth learning. Everything is learnable. Everything is figure outable. That's it. Right? So the gentleman, Roger Bannister, who ran the 4-minute mile, okay, before he ran the 4-minute mile, nobody said it could be done. Matter of fact, the doctors even said your heart's going to explode. It can't be done. Now, do you think he woke up one day and said, I'm going to run a 4-minute mile and tried to run a 4-minute mile? No, he trained and he conditioned his body. Okay. And he just kept on working out, kept on training and conditioned his body. Well, guess what? The day he goes to run it, people were watching, which it's kind of funny. You know, you think about it, all these naysayers, all these negative Nellies telling him his heart's going to explode came to watch him run that day. I'm like, were you there to watch his heart explode? I'm kind of confused because you weren't there to support him. You're there because you said it couldn't be done. Well, guess what? He ran the 4-minute mile that day. The moment he stepped into reaching that goal of 4-minute miles, you realize what happened in the entire world that day. He became the hope dealer for other people. People are like, he did it. If he can do it, I can do it. If he can do it, I can do it. And that day, he changed the world. He gave hope. He showed people, if you're willing to train your body, you can do a 4-minute mile. Now, people do 4-minute miles a lot. Why did I just tell you that story? Because if you're willing to figure this out and master it, it will happen. It will. There's no way it can't happen. Here's people's problem. You want to know how to become a millionaire in the digital marketing space? Here's how. You got to master this mindset. Quitting is not an option. You got to master your message, which I'm teaching you today. You got to master your marketing to make millions. I know you think it would be harder than that. I wish I could make it harder than that, but it's not. You just got to be willing to work on this. And this is what I did. So what I did is I actually did 6. Okay. I only did 5 today, but I actually did 6. And I put each of them on an index card. Okay, I put each of them on an index card. And so every day I had something different to talk about. I had the problem and I solved the solution. That was day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5. So I had all different pieces of content. So imagine, no matter what you're selling, if you did that, you would never run out of what to talk about. But guess what else would happen? Because you did it all the time, success will follow. Your message will be mastered. The connection will be made. And connection equals currency. It's not harder than this. Here's why people don't have success. They think they can post 3 times a day, and because they have something to sell, people should buy. It's not about you posting, my friend. It is about you having a purpose, having a whole strategy. This is the strategy I'm talking about. It is when you can learn to add some logic and you can learn to master that message with emotion so people feel. They got to feel it. And adding the urgency, oh my, oh my, what happens to you? See, I see some people that are really, really good with logic, but suck with emotion. I see some people that are so good with the emotion in the CTA, but suck with logic. And I see some people that are good with logic, good with emotions and feelings, but forget the CTA. If you learn to master this, you'll only get better. Just like if I started doing push-ups every day, I would only get better. The only way I couldn't do 10 push-ups is if I quit trying. The only way you can attract a daily paying customer to your business is if you quit trying. But that's where the managing the mind comes in. So let me give you this hot tip, okay? Every single day, I said this to myself. When I would go to create a piece of content, I was like, today I'm just going to show up as your hope dealer. I just hope today they see a different perspective. I just hope today. And I knew every day if I showed up like that, instead of I need a customer, why isn't anybody buying? Why isn't anybody buying it? If I showed up like that, nobody's going to buy. But if I showed up with my heart, not with my head of what wasn't happening, but in my heart, and I attracted people because they could tell I cared, my world would change. And so theirs. So I was brand new to TikTok in September of 2022. And when I tell you I was terrified to go on TikTok, I was terrified because all I had seen about TikTok prior was my daughter and my granddaughter dancing on TikTok. I thought TikTok was a dancing platform. I thought I was way too old to go on TikTok. So I launched my business on TikTok, and I got to share with you guys, I've never danced on TikTok. I don't think I've ever used a viral sound. I don't even know how to find viral music. And I've never had a video go viral. And I've had video get thousands and thousands and hundreds of thousands of views, but I've never had a video get millions of views. Okay? I made 7,000 my first month with this strategy I'm sharing with you. I made 14,000 my next month. I made 22,000 my next month. And can I share with you? That was November of 2022. And guess what? I had no video do anything. I kind of hung out in the 200 to 400 club. Whoop, whoop. But I was pumped because I was like, holy crap, I can't even imagine having 200 people in my home. That's awesome. See, I showed up with my heart. I was so grateful. I'd be so grateful if 5 people watched one of my videos. But here's the thing. How did I jump to 22,000 in November? You know how? Because I built my email list. Because I would get people back to my CTA, which when people put their email in here, they would get on an email list and started getting email lists. And I launched a free community in November of 2022 that literally just boom, my business skyrocketed my business because I had a place for my potential customers and my customers to hang out. So we didn't have to worry about going into spam or going into promotion. And then guess what? So I had this community and I just would love on them. And I would ask them questions every day. I knew what they needed. And I just went out on social media and gave them more what they needed. Anyway, so 7,000 my first month, 14,000 my second month, 22,000 my third month. And I'm like, holy crap, I think I'm onto something. I ended up hitting 6 figures in 6 months, my first million in 17 months. But last year I made over $4 million in 2024 alone. All because I built a solid foundation. But can I share something with you guys? October of 2022, I did 3 videos a day. I had never gone live, by the way. I got to share that with you. I didn't go live my first month. I didn't go live my second month. The end of my third month, I went live 5 times and I was awful and I was terrified. So I made all that money without going live. It's this, knowing the problem and providing the solution. It's that will stop the scroll. It is. I proved it. So anyway, go back to October of 2022. You guys, I did 3 videos a day, like a 1-minute video, a 45-second video, a 5-second video, just like short videos. Which that's why I chose TikTok, by the way, because it was the easy button for me. It was easy just to create a video. But here's the thing. 3 times 31 is 93 videos. Only 2 did good. October 7th, and I don't remember the end of the month one. I could go pull it up. That one's still there. My October 7th one finally got taken down. I don't know. 2 videos. That's it. I never went live in 2 videos. See, here's the difference of me and most. Y'all focus on the ones that aren't working. I focused on the ones that were. And I just said, how can I recreate that? How can I recreate that? Like that was like the people liked it. My customers, potential customers liked it. How can I recreate it? I watched that video over. I watched those 2 videos over and over. And I tried to recreate it with a different lighting, a different shirt, different energy. And that's all I focused on. And it flopped. Because they didn't get pushed back out in November. I hung out in the 200 to 400 club, but because I grew a community, and because I grew an email list, I made $22,000 that month. But here's this thing. Here's the compound effect I'm trying to get at. I've been consistent since September 10th of 2022. When you post a video on YouTube or post a video on TikTok or Facebook or Instagram, it doesn't go away, my friend. It doesn't go away. You're planting digital real estate. I want you to write that down. Digital real estate. Yeah. Digital real estate. Okay. And it never goes away. So it compounds. That's how I went from 6 figures in 6 months, my first $1 million in 17 months, and then 4 million last year. Now, do you want to know what the jump is? I got a mentor. And I plugged into somebody that was where I wanted to go. That was the biggest jump. And I was coachable and I plugged in. Biggest jump. And I keep on investing more. The more I invest in me, the more I make. So if you guys think you can make all this money on your own and you're not willing to invest in you, watch out. Why would people invest in you if you're not willing to invest in you? Think about it. Huge jump for me. And here's what's wild. I have more time. I have more time. So I didn't make more money and trade time. I actually have more time. And that's, I think, what you guys are looking for, right? More time. Yeah. Yeah. As soon as I can get a mentor, I will for sure. Yeah, and do it now before you get the mentor, right? I'm just saying, like that was what pushed me. Like I had a goal of making $1 million last year for 1 year. Like that was my goal, and I was scared to death, and I ended 4.7 million. Crazy, right? But here's why it worked. I had accountability, and I had a strategy, and I had somebody that showed me when to pivot and when to push. Because you think you know, but do you really know? Because how can you create $1 million plan if you've never made $1 million? You can't make that plan on your own. Like that would be like, I want to go to school. I want to be a doctor, but I'm not going to go to school to be a doctor. You think you can do it on your own. That's a huge difference. Hi, Michelle. I want to know how to make 100 a day right now as Uber Eats delivery person. You mean you want to make 100 a day as an Uber Eats delivery person? I don't know, because I've never done Uber Eats. So I don't know. Is that your question you're asking? But how to make 100 a day is exactly what I've shared with you here. How to make 200 a day is what I shared with you. How to make 500 a day. How to make 1,000 a day. It doesn't matter. My number one selling product is 900 a day. So that's why I use that example. You learn to implement these strategies. $900 a day is a customer is $328,000 a year. In 3 years, you're a self-made millionaire. Okay, that's the difference. So here's what I recommend. If you jumped on late, I would hop over to my YouTube and watch this from the beginning, because I literally break this down for you, how to find your perfect customer and how to create content for them. I would go watch it, my friend. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. You got it. Yeah. Doing just what you're talking about. Yes, I love that. Now, will it happen overnight? No. There's a lot of factors. Okay. Can I give you one factor? And many of you are going to go, oh gosh, I've noticed that. Do you notice I'm moving a lot? Do you notice I'm looking at you really closely? Do you notice I'm engaging in you? When I say yes, I say yes. I shake my head. I've learned body language. Hence, you have 6 kids, you got to learn it. If you have more than 3 kids, like there's got to be that body language, because you got to navigate 6 kids, right? So if you want to know how I learned it, it's from being a mom. And I ran a daycare for over a decade in my home. So I had to learn it all, all different personalities and all different ways to interact with people. I actually did sign language with my children. That's why I think my kids have never had a tantrum, because they never could get frustrated, because I could sign language with them to find out what they needed. So moving is everything, right? So if you're creating a piece of content like this, your content could be really good, but your delivery sucks, right? You can't have great content and a crappy delivery. Now, you can't have great delivery and crappy content. So you got to figure it all out, but it's worth it. It's worth it. You guys realize, can I share with you what my 3-year plan was? It's not what it ended up to be. You know what my 3-year plan was? It was literally to make $54,000 my first year. I was like, oh my, if I can make $54,000 my first year and learn these skills, learn automations, learn this, and make $54,000, that's awesome. And I wanted to master getting my income earning activities done in 2 hours a day. I just wanted to master it. I was like, I just got to figure it out. I got to figure it out. Like, that was my mindset. I had zero expectations at all. So 54,000 my first year. And I was like, my second year, I want to attract a $300 a day customer. By then, I should be good enough to start getting daily paying customers. I had my fingers crossed. So it was to attract a 300 a day customer. I was like, holy crap, 300 a day is 109,000 a year. That would be awesome. My 3rd year goal was hopefully I could master some skills, and was to attract a $600 a day customer. 600 a day is 219,000 a year. I was like, oh, if I can do that, I can change my family's life. So I didn't have expectations. I didn't put pressure on me of making good money at the beginning. So because I literally just led with my heart, I learned this strategy, right? I learned this strategy. I literally went from 0, brand new on TikTok, to 6 figures in 6 months, my first million in 17 months. And so I've been September, October, November, December, January, February. So I've been doing this 29 months, and I think I made like $5.3 million in 29 months. What? Like, holy crap. But I was willing to get really good at this. I was willing to learn how to serve people, not get. I was willing to learn how to give, and grow. Give and grow. The more I give and grow, the more connection I made. The connection I made, the currency I made. There's nothing I'm doing. I know, Nicholas. Hence why I paid cash for a lake home. I live in my dream home. You guys, I literally gutted it. The other day, my neighbor's like, you realize you could have just, built from scratch. I was like, I know, but this lake view. Oh, and for those of you that are coming to my house in March, you're going to see what I'm talking about. Like, I am so pumped, because it is like the most amazing view. I don't know. I mean, maybe Switzerland might have some better views, right? And I know Cecilia's coming from South Africa, and her views the ocean, and she sees whales and dolphins and things like that. But anyway, from a gal in the country, it's a pretty cool view. and I paid cash for a rental property. I've literally have the most insane investments. Now that I've said that, I don't do trading, but I do have a lot of investments now that make me stupid money. Okay. By the way, hints, you guys want a good hot tip on investment? Invest in XRP. XRP, you will become a millionaire if you invest in XRP. Work your business, put 50 grand in there immediately, and you can live off of it. Just telling you. I'm just telling you. I was able to pay a car, cash for a car with the money I made off of my XRP investment. I'm just telling you. See, yeah, XRP. Check it out, you guys. And it's pretty, let me see. It's kind of low right now, which is a good time, obviously, to invest. Let me look. So XRP is, let me just see. Yeah, it's down right now. Oh, if you have money, put it in it. Oh my gosh, like I would put it in it. It's down pretty good right now. But anyway, I invested like a year ago when it was really down. And then what you do is, and I'm not talking about investments because I'm not good at it. I just got somebody that's really good at it and they mentor me. And then when it went up, I scooped off of it and put some back in. Okay, I'll meet you over there. Okay, and put some back in and then paid cash for a car. Like that's what I'm learning now. Like I'm learning from now it's all about my money making money. And I would have never learned any of this if I didn't have a good coach. So now I'm going to be teaching my mastermind people this because your money is going to make money. By the way, can I give you guys a really hot tax tip? How many, I know it's so cool. So how many of you have an LLC? No, it's just trading, XRP. How many of you, yes, I can't wait. How many of you have an LLC? Okay, I want to give you a hot tip. You have until March 15th to change this. Change your LLC to be taxed as an S Corp and you get a 7% raise. Okay? If you have an LLC, make sure you're taxed as an S Corp and you get a 7% raise. So let me just kind of do the math for you what that kind of raise that gave me. I didn't know this. This is because I have a mentor and I'm learning all this stuff. Okay. That just gave me a $350,000 raise from last year that I would have had to pay in taxes. Just that one nugget. So if you have an LLC, go change it. and if you've had an LLC for years, you can go back 2 to 3 years and edit that and change that without being like deemed for auditing. So how's that? Yeah. Good question. I don't know what an LLC is in South Africa, but I will definitely find out. Yeah. Yeah. No. Keep it an LLC. You keep it an LLC, but make sure you change it to be taxed as an S Corp and you immediately make 7%. And do you guys realize you pay less taxes on passive income than you do W-2 income? Like a lot less taxes. Like it's insane. So I got a really good accountant, and October, November, and December are literally shopping spree months. So I send everything to my accountant, and then October, they're like, okay, Michelle, you have about $1.2 million to spend. Like seriously, that's what it was. They said you either go spend it on things investing back in your business, which I bought a duplex, bought another vehicle. Anyway, did a bunch. Spent $120,000 on remodeling my bathrooms, which I'm using as a write-off because I'm having a mastermind here. But they teach you that, right? Anyway, this is the importance of getting people that are smarter than you, mentored by you. Well, you pay taxes on everything, but the tax percent is less on passive income. I know, I'm talking in the US. LLCs are in the US. Yeah. Let me give you guys another hot tip. I was doing it all wrong. Like I should just do a tax call now because I've learned so much. So I was using, okay, you guys, this is again, I'm talking US, and Nicholas, this is really good for you because I know you do a lot of stuff. So if you have, okay, so you can write a percent of your home off if you have a home business. Okay, there's a law out there. You can rent your house to your LLC for 14 days a year without being taxed on it. So I'm having my mastermind at my lake house, right? So I was just going to use it as a write-off. So my LLC is going to pay me $30,000 a day to rent my house, which is about the cost if I did it at a hotel. So it's about the cost, right? So $30,000 a year for 14 days. My LLC is going to pay me $480,000, but I'm putting that into investments, and 3 of the investments are for my grandchildren, where I'm setting my grandchildren up to when they're 30, they're all millionaires. All because my LLC is going to pay me to rent my house for 14 days. I'm telling you, you guys, if you don't have a mentor that's telling you stuff like this, you don't have a right mentor. Like if you have a mentor, like, don't tell people they can make 10,000 a month, run. Are you kidding me? You can make 10,000 a day. You just got to know strategies and got to be around somebody that will be there to raise your standards and help you get there. Like the things I'm learning is mind blowing, that I never would have learned this if I wasn't willing to level up. But how cool is that? So anyway, and so if you have a home business now, you can rent your house. Does that mean people have to be there? No, I can help you with that, but I'm not going to talk about it on here because it gets a little fussy in a good way, right? Anyway, so, so good, right? I know, you guys. Yeah, disclaimer, but don't consult a tax professional. That's people's problem. You guys, tax professionals are to do your taxes. No, you need a business consultant. I have a business consultant that helps me with my money, because you do not have to pay in taxes. You can make millions and not have to pay in taxes. You just need to know where to shovel it and where to put it. That saying that oh, be happy you pay taxes. No. That means you don't have a good. So I have a business strategist that also has a department that does taxes. So he's going back several years and helping me, because I'm sure I paid way too much in. So be careful with that. Like my son-in-law that doesn't, make very much money, he goes through H&R Block and he was audited like 2 years ago. I'm like, are you kidding me? And he doesn't even have any write-offs. Like, it's so funny, right? That's why you got to go through somebody that's like mastering with this. So yes. So anyway, so maybe, yeah, once you make, I don't care. I say, if you make 50,000 a year, you should have a business strategist, because you need your money to start making you money. Like, you need your money. I make now over $250,000 a month in reoccurring income. $250,000 a month in reoccurring income. That's over and beyond my legacy builder program, my $900 or $600 or $300 or $100 reoccurring income. Because when I got a mentor little over a year and a half ago, she's like, your money needs to make you money. Your money needs to make you money. And I'm like, how's that? That's what she taught me. If nobody's taught you that, how do you think you're going to do it? Same thing with this. If you've never created content before, how do you think you're going to learn? If it was easy to learn by yourself, would football players have coaches? Would basketball players have coaches? No. Why do we have coaches? Wait, hold on. I got to do the puzzle piece. Oh gosh, hold on. I got to do the puzzle piece on TikTok. That's why we have coaches. There is not one successful person on this planet that has done it on their own. You need a coach. That is why when I launched my Legacy Builders program, it was an interactive program. And by the way, buckle up, buttercups, because Legacy 2.0 is going to be launching in March. And we are taking the master resale rights to a completely different level. You guys were the first to hear about it, by the way. It's going to be so good. So somebody said, I joined 2 weeks ago and I need a mentor. What do you mean? Why aren't you plugging in? We do calls on Monday. We do calls on Tuesday. I do a legacy builder interactive call every Tuesday. We do calls on Thursday. We have webinars once a week. Like, there's so much mentorship that you got to plug in. It's kind of like that. You see a horse that's really thirsty and you take the horse to the water, you lead the horse to the water, but you can't make the horse drink. I can't make you guys drink, but I can definitely give you unlimited resources. Oh, I do. You must be my good luck, Nicholas, because yeah, that's right. That's so funny. Anyway, so Legacy 2.0, we're working on it. Oh, it's so good. And you know, it's so funny because Nicholas, I'm going to be in Orlando next month. I just thought about that. Didn't you move to Orlando? So I'm taking 10 of my kids and my grandkids, and we're going to Disney World. Paid cash because of digital marketing. We're flying out there on the 12th, flying back on the 19th. We have 5 days at the Disney parks, and they're so excited, like they have the countdown going on. And I had to fly back on the 19th because 9 days later, I have a mastermind at my house. It's like, and then we're totally revamping my outside because I wanted a social area out there. So when everybody comes and hangs out, we can, because I'm supplying, when you come to my mastermind, I feed you dinner, lunch, or breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And then we just socialize. People can get in the hot tub if they want. Well, when the weather's nice, we can go boating and we can hang around one of the fire pits. I actually have 4. And so we're pretty pumped about it. So we're hopefully by the time I come back, a lot of that will be done. If not, they're just going to have to go with it. Yes, it is. I know. We're going to take so many pictures. We're so pumped. We rented a big 15-passenger van. We rented a big Airbnb that's got 7 bedrooms. One of the bedrooms is decorated like Pokemon. One of them is decorated like Minnie Mouse. And my grandkids are so fired up. Oh my goodness. Yes. And a bike ride in April. Yes, Tasha. I can't wait for that. Yes. You guys literally get good weather. I mean, hopefully March will be really good too. But anyway, see, that's the difference of vision. Don't get stuck in the weeds of like, nobody's buying from me. Just get out of those weeds and be like, I just need to solve problems. I need to give the solution. That's it. That's it. You guys, that's it. And I want to come and help you guys more because we have a sweet spot right now. We really have a sweet spot in 2025 where we still have TikTok, right? Use it as much as you can. There's no other algorithms that are as amazing as TikTok. YouTube, you definitely come in second place. And I love some of the changes that YouTube is making, right? To make it easier to launch and grow and get pushed out there more. Matter of fact, I got to share something with you that I love about YouTube right now. So I've seen this video on YouTube. I watch YouTube every morning, by the way. So I love YouTube. I don't even scroll on TikTok. Kind of funny, right? But I love how people can navigate through the platform so much easier. But anyway, so I watched this gentleman the other day. This is the power of what you guys got right now. You do not need a following to make money. I'm telling you, you do not need a lot of views. You do not need a following, okay? What you do need is you do need a CTA. You need some place to take them. Oh, thank you, Manny. I like the hat. You need some place to take them. Okay, you do. And then build your email list. You got to build you a community. People want the transformation. They don't want more information. But here's something I'm loving. This is why this is so proof that you don't need a big following. So I found this gentleman on YouTube and I've been watching him. I love his style. Guess what? I've never engaged in one of his videos. I've never liked one of his videos. I've never subscribed to his channel. But because I watched, and I don't think I've ever watched one of his whole videos yet, but because I watched one of his videos, he shows up every single day when I log into YouTube. So YouTube has changed it that you don't even need subscribers for your videos to show up. I make a lot of money off of YouTube. Thank you, YouTube. Thank you, YouTube. So I'm telling you guys, the sweet spot that you have right now, you don't, oh, by the way, that 5+ million I've made in 29 months, I've still to this day never spent a dime on ads. And when I met with my mentor, I flew to Puerto Rico to meet with her. And I was ready to invest like $200,000 a month in ads. For real. I was like ready. I had it in my budget, $2.5 million in ads. I plan on spending this year. And she's like, no, you're not even spending any money on ads. She goes, you've got way too much engagement, way too much traction. She goes, ads will totally plummet the organic connection. Did you guys just hear what I said? You don't even have to have any monthly expenses. You just got to be willing to learn this and willing to get good at this. That's it, my friend. Do we need to show our face and make videos for the system for us to work? Good question. So, do you need to show your face? No, you can do faceless. But you got to be willing to be patient with faceless and get really, really good at delivering this through faceless content. And is it possible? Yes. But you can't just like go to Canva and create a generic faceless video and think it's going to convert. You just got to work on this strategy. And absolutely. And so let's say you're kind of agitating the problem, right? Then you got to make sure the music fits that. Does that make sense? If you're kind of more talking about the solution, make sure the music fits it. It's more upbeat. Yeah, right? It's just more upbeat. So, okay. Yeah, that's it. That's all you got to do. Yeah, that's it. Your birthday is when? Your birthday's in March? Happy birthday. Yes. So, yeah, absolutely. You can do faceless. And, I mean, kind of to be honest with you guys, if you don't have a lot of confidence, I would start with faceless because that lack of confidence will show. But if you start with faceless and you can get through that until you have the confidence to start talking on video. Yeah. Let me see. I heard once you pay for one ad on TikTok, we'll know you're willing. Yes, you are so true. So what happens is you can like push a video out on TikTok. The moment you do that, and the moment TikTok knows that you're paying for ads, your organic stops because they know you'll be willing to pay the money to push it out. I tell people all the time, if you're wanting to like test some of that stuff on YouTube, on TikTok, have another TikTok account to do that. Yeah. Or just be ready to spend money every day. Which if it pays off, I guess is okay. But you can, here's the deal, you guys. The way the algorithms work on YouTube and on TikTok and on Reels, on Instagram, the way they work, if you can't get engagement through that, work on this before you work on ads. Because if you can't get this to work, it's going to be hard to get ads to work. It just really is, my friend. It is. So master this. Just screenshot this, you guys. This is important. And if you want to learn more about working with me, learn more about the blueprint of how you can master this, it's right here, dailypaidbusiness.com. What happens is when you go here, you put your email in, you'll immediately get a page that has a video on it. And you'll also get another video emailed to you. If you do not see it, check your spam or promotion. It could have went there. But here's what I love, because between those two videos, it answers most of your questions, like 99.9% of your questions. So if you have questions after that, just email me and I would love to answer your question. And here's what's great. There's not a big delay in response because when I am busy and not answering my emails, I have a personal assistant that helps me as well. So you're not going to be just like left waiting for a response, okay? Between her and I, we get to it pretty quick. Yes. Okay. Aw, well, I'm so thankful you are here, my friend. Thank you so much, you guys. This has been fun. Okay. Paid ads is yes, it is. It is. Like I would never do it on my own. I would hire somebody. Yeah. And I was willing to do that, right? But she's like, you're not there yet. She goes, no, you got too much of a sweet spot going on right now to be able to make as much money as I'm making without spending money on ads. And I'm like, okay, because I'm very coachable. So I listen to my mentor. Yeah. Awesome. So, hey, Amber, thank you so much for following me, my friend. Just like I said, you guys, just call me your hope dealer. I hope today you see a different perspective. I really do. So let me grab my schedule real quick here because I'm going to change up my live schedule a little bit because of the things I have going on. So I will be going live tomorrow. I'm like hesitating because I'm like, well, I know I have something else going. See, I'm working with a group of people right now, taking them through 6 figures in 4 months. So I needed to think about what I needed to do for them. I'm pretty pumped about it. We now have 103 6-figure income earners inside my community and 17 self-made millionaires in South Africa ran money. So pretty exciting. So I had to think about it. But I probably, let's just say 12. How about 12 p.m. Central Standard Time tomorrow? I'm going to write that down in my schedule. 12 p.m. go live. Okay. I will go live tomorrow because here's what I'm going to do tomorrow. Okay. I'm going to get my board. Okay. And I'm going to get my board and I'm going to show you how to utilize this. I'll pull this back up again tomorrow and I'm going to show you how to utilize it and how to use ChatGPT to create content. How's that sound? Okay. How does that sound? Yes. Yeah. I recommend 3 pieces of content a day, right? On one platform. Now, if you're doing like Instagram, make sure it's not 3 reels a day. It could be like a post a day or something like that. What I do is, here's my strategy. So I go live on YouTube, right? And TikTok. Usually just twice a week is all I go live now. Isn't that interesting? I went live less in 2024 and made more because I mastered other marketing ways. Okay. I'm going to be teaching you guys that. So you don't got to go live every day. Matter of fact, I don't even think you should. If people know the days you're going live, you'll make more money because they'll anticipate that time and join you. Okay. But I do just have some things I got to share with you. Plus, we're getting ready to launch Legacy 2.0. So I'm going to be hanging out with you live more often. So anyway, I go live several times a week on YouTube and TikTok. I create my content on TikTok and then I share my content on TikTok. I share that to my stories on Instagram and Facebook. Okay. I love stories. I make a lot of money on stories, but here's a strategy for YouTube I'm going to share with you guys. Okay. You ready for this? I love the fact that YouTube records your lives. Like you guys can go get off of here right now and watch the replay. So here's what I do. I will wait a week. This is a hot tip I'm giving you guys right now. Okay. I will wait a week and I will go back to my YouTube. Oh, thank you for the love, my friend. And I will go back to my YouTube video and I will look at the analytics. Okay. And I will see the hot spots. You can see some hot spots. So what I will do is I will take that. Well, I don't, but you can take it. I have somebody who does it for me. And they extract those hot spots into shorts. Those are areas that people have watched over and over again. Obviously, you let your audience tell you what to do. So I'll take those, so this gets good, and I will move them into shorts. Okay, now, when you create a short on YouTube, there's a link in there that you can push it back to the long form. Those are the shorts that YouTube loves pushing out. Because the main goal, no matter what platform, the main goal is to keep you on the platform. So if you're doing a short that connects to a long form and you push it out, guess what happens? They're going to push that out more because you're pushing people to a reel, to a long form. So anyway, there's your hot tip on YouTube. I'm going to be doing more of that. My goal is to figure out 4 hours a week and I'm going to really master YouTube. You guys, I'm monetized. I got to share a fun fact with you. I'm monetized on YouTube. My goal when I launched into the digital marketing space in September of 2022 was to make $54,000 a year. I was this shy of making that on YouTube last year. Being monetized. Is that not wild? So wild. So I'm learning this YouTube strategy, and I'm going to be teaching it to you guys along the way. It's awesome. But anyway, there's your hot tip on YouTube if you do that. So if you go live on YouTube, go back to and cut some of that out to shorts and push it out again. Like I literally, and something about YouTube that is interesting to me. I don't have a lot of people watch me live on YouTube, but the replays is insane. So do not get discouraged if you go live on YouTube and you don't have a lot of people watching you, my friend. That's okay, because the replay's out there, and that's where the money's made. Okay? Yay, love it. Do you put your website on comments for potential customers? Yes. I even put my website in my bio before it was clickable, Bonnie. Okay. All I did is I went to where you can edit your profile. I just put it inside of there with that clickable link. This is why, you guys, when you launch your own online business and you get a domain, have it be easy to say, easy to spell, and easy to remember. I'm getting ready to test something with you guys, and I'm going to be having a different domain that I'm going to be using, and I'm going to walk you through this strategy because I'm going to teach it to you guys. And so I'm going to be using a different one. But right now I use Daily Paid Business, and I've been using that since November. Sorry. September of 2022. Yeah. So that's it. So that's why don't get fancy with your domain, because it could be hard to spell and that causes friction, and you don't want to cause friction. Yeah. I promote 4 different digital programs. Yeah. I'm in the e-learning industry, which is the fastest growing industry out there. I recommend you guys, no matter what you sell, you should sell something in that industry. So you guys have been an awesome group. Oh my goodness. My son just emailed me or texted me. Aw, he qualified for championship. So I'm going to Alabama this weekend. He literally, look, he just said this. Oh, let me tell him something. Oh my goodness, I'm so proud of you! Exclamation mark. Blue 9. Aw. Just a minute real quick, guys. Find out if V can go. I'll get plane tickets right now. I'm about ready to get off my live. Again, son, I'm so very proud of you. All your hard work's paid off. Exclamation mark. So, okay. See, I'm going to conference. Yay! Oh, I'm so proud of him. Such a good guy. Oh no, I'm so proud of him. Yes, so good, so good, so good. So now I got to get off of here and I got to get plane tickets because I'm going to Alabama this weekend. That's why you want to make money, you guys. It's not about the money. It's about that you never have to settle. Like I don't have to look at my bank account. I'll go get tickets for Alabama. We'll fly out. He will run Friday and Saturday. So we'll fly out on Thursday. We'll come back on Sunday. And he's never going to not see his mom up there. Right. And if I wouldn't have done something 2 years ago and made a change, I wouldn't have had the money to do that or the time to drive there. So I'm telling you, if you're not happy with the way your life is, there's never been a better time to learn digital marketing skills and become an entrepreneur and launch and grow your own online business. And if you've tried before, don't lose faith. Like that would be as silly as I've had a job before and I lost a job. I'm never going to get a job again because I can't keep a job. No, it's not you. You just are lacking in some type of skill or strategy or coach to help you get there. Right? So, thank you guys so much. Yes, never give up. I think about that all the time. I'm so grateful that I just showed up every day as a hope dealer. So anyway, I gotta go. I gotta go get some plane tickets. I'm so proud of my son. I gotta go give him a hug. See, he's in his room and he's texting me. Oh, because I told him, let me know as soon as he found out. So, woohoo. Okay. Anyway, thank you guys so much. Right here, dailypaybusiness.com. Go there, check it out. Screenshot this. Check it out. if you are ready to launch into the digital space and you want an interactive program and coaching, make 100% profit, learn how to master a 2-hour workday, I would absolutely be honored to work with you. Have a great day. I'll be back tomorrow at 12 p.m. Central Standard Time, and I'm going to take this information and we're going to plug it into ChatGPT, and I'm going to help you, and I'll even kind of role play you with creating some really good content. So you stop the scroll so people want to buy from you. No matter what you're selling, it works, okay? Yes, I'll see you tomorrow. YouTube, you've been awesome. Thank you guys so much, and I will see you tomorrow. And TikTok,